Thank you, Chairman. Members of the committee, my name is Carl Hoffman, and I am the firearm sales manager for ATW Company. Its division Metal Form. I'm here on behalf of the management team of ATW Companies, ATW Company, and Parmatech Profor Corporation. For the balance of the testimony, I'll refer to it as ATW. All these companies are located in Warwick and East Providence, Rhode Island, respectively. We are opposed to Senate Bill 2835, which would limit the type of firearms and firearm components that can be manufactured, transferred, or possessed within the state of Rhode Island. Passage of this legislation would force us to lay off employees, move the existing operations to one of our other subsidiaries outside of Rhode Island, and would eliminate plans for expansion that we currently have in this state. The leadership team of ATW and many of our employees are passionate about their Second Amendment right to bear arms, and we are equally as passionate about protecting the community. You have heard and will hear testimony on tragedies involving firearms, testimony that will claim that limiting the possession of firearms, and specifically firearms that feature magazines holding several rounds of ammunition, would reduce or eliminate these tragedies. It is horrifying that these tragedies occur, but there are an equal number of tragedies that occur that do not involve firearms. These horrific acts are not committed by law-abiding citizens, but by criminals. This legislation will have severe consequences on both the law-abiding citizen and the economy of Rhode Island as a whole. We stand shoulder to shoulder with others here in defense of our Second Amendment rights, which will be infringed by Senate Bill 2835. Today, I want to emphasize the impact this bill will have on job preservation and job growth within Rhode Island. We stand firm in our goal to improve the welfare of our employees, other citizens of Rhode Island, and the economy of Rhode Island as a whole. The bill, if passed, will be detrimental to the livelihood of the 116 employees that we are responsible for in the state, as well as many other individuals in the local firearm industry. The Metal Form division of ATW Company is located in Warwick, Rhode Island. We purchased this division in 2010 and moved it from New Britain, Connecticut to Rhode Island. We manufacture magazines for firearms, including those that hold more than 10 rounds. These magazines are supplied to OEM manufacturers, distributors of firearms, and to different military and law enforcement agencies across the country. Parmatech Profor Corporation is located in East Providence, Rhode Island. We purchased this company in 2011 and moved it from New Bedford, Massachusetts to East Providence. It is a metal injection molding manufacturer that supplies components to semi-automatic pistols that predominantly use magazines that hold more than 10 rounds. The semi-automatic pistols for which we supply these components are the preferred firearm of law enforcement across the United States, including many agencies within Rhode Island. ATW has been a bright spot and success story for the economy of Rhode Island for over a century. In 2015, ATW directly contributed over $18 million to Rhode Island's economy through payroll taxes to the state, payments to our employees, benefits to our employees, payments to other Rhode Island businesses, property taxes, and more. In 2016, this amount is anticipated to exceed $20 million and will continue to grow as the companies grow. Many firearm manufacturers are promoting the conversion of their products to made in the USA. Without companies such as ATW, these items will be provided by offshore non-domestic suppliers. ATW is not the only manufacturing company in the state of Rhode Island supplying into the industry, and our employees will not be the only ones affected by this legislation. In addition to manufacturing, there are many retail facilities and shooting ranges that are going to be impacted. The collective pool of employees and the adverse impact to the economy will continue to grow exponentially. This legislation will negatively impact the Rhode Island economy by eliminating existing jobs, curtailing job growth, and driving the firearms industry out of our state. The legislature should not be in the business of placing responsible corporate citizens out of business and hindering the growth of jobs within the state. We fully understand and support the need to prevent the type of firearm-related tragedies experienced in recent years. However, we strongly urge this committee to reject Senate Bill 2835 and focus on areas of positive impact, such as early intervention, as well as firearm safety and education. Focus the legislation on keeping firearms out of the hands of criminals who are perpetrating crimes against the community, and expand the penalties associated with such crimes. Do not penalize law-abiding citizens, and do not penalize the economy of Rhode Island. We are hopeful that as a result of these hearings that legislation will be developed that will help to prevent future tragedies while both preserving the Second Amendment and allowing homegrown businesses like ATW to continue to grow in our industry within Rhode Island and provide working families jobs for another century. Thank you.